When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will get first crack at it today. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to...
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on it.
Sends it downfield. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Mississippi State's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
He's going for it all. Brings it down on the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Armour. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Bulldogs trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. He'll set up to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Brings up second and goal.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Third and goal situation, as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. It's complete to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Quick pass on the jet motion. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Kentucky. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. There he goes. The 20. Then some. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The inside handoff. Powers through the defender. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He uncorks one deep. Makes the catch at the 20. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Wildcats will have it 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. The quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And the Wildcats are threatening on 1st and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! Fired in from the red zone for the score. He's no stranger to the end zone. His 50th career touchdown grab.
Doesn't matter who's calling plays. Doesn't matter who the quarterback is. You throw this guy's direction if you want to win games. He is a difference maker. He's one of the best in the nation. 50 touchdown catches is incredible.
It's just incredible production and just sustained production consistently week in and week out in the lineup. You know, you're going to throw him the football, you know exactly what you're going to get. What an unbelievable number to hit.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Look out, he's got room. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like too heavy.
There he goes. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They go to the ground. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. These defenses were reeling in the first quarter. See if they can get their sea legs in the second. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Kentucky!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, David.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. He's looking to pass. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Runs through a tackle. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Kentucky going quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Release to the back. Touchdown, Wildcats! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Man, that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Mississippi State, 14.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll pull it down and run. Good quickness to grab it off the balance. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quickly to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Fires left. He's got an open man. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Flips it out to the back. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Looking for the end zone. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Gonna look downfield again. Pressure's there and he gets
What?
it up.
What?
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long and field goal range.
Girl.
You're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion now setting up.
Absolutely perfect.
Look at
They
you.
were able to
See
get
what
a
practice
field goal,
does?
and now they'll kick it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And no chance of a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see if they can get
All right,
something going.
bring your
here
schoolwork.
late in
I'm
the
gonna make
half.
lunch here shortly.
Leaves it with the back.
Okay.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The play action fake. He tries to take the top off. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll give it to the back. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Touchdown, Kentucky. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain, and the Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. You saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Now improvising. And some room to work. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they need.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll try to do it himself. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this 1st half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable 1st half so far in Starkville. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Armour. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Breaks into the open. Oh, he got loose. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Off play action on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Floats it out in space. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. and the punt team gets down there and touches it dead, that's where they'll put it in play.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Hand off from the shotgun. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. He'll do it himself on the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Makes the catch. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Kentucky right back to the line. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. He now has 80 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. And the Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
Mississippi State, 17.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Lost a 5.
Hello?
Second down. And the pressure gets
What's going on, my man?
down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
No, me personally, I haven't. I'm the second owner of the vehicle, and when I bought it, that was one of the questions, and I don't believe it's been done.
Roll out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Hand off to the lone back. Still on his feet at the 45. Turning it on. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the
Okay.
ball at all the last time they had him, hoping for better fortune this time around.
Yeah, that's weird because I've never had any work like that ever done to it. I don't mess with that kind of stuff, so.
Zings it complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Uh-huh.
Second down, he'll throw it. you've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Guys, that's the end of the quarter.
Right.
He has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. But will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the board. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final.
Okay.
That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs.
Right.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop.
Okay.
They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job on the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly, get low, and drive it back.
Okay, sweet. If everything's good to go, most likely what I'll do is I'll probably come tomorrow sometime. It'll probably be in the maybe early afternoon or whatnot. But yeah, if it's good to go, then I'll probably just do it tomorrow.
Grab near the marker. It's Flowers. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice game. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now.
Okay. Well, cool, man. Thanks for all your help and all the information, and I really appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Just keep slinging it. Got rid of it just in time.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in the stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The snap sets up the throw. He's got him. Tripped up for the tackle.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. They've already put one field goal on the board. This one will need to be well struck from 44 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They'll try to power their way ahead. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Give him 105 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost
yes, ma'am.
Going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
I personally am good. I have no problems whatsoever. I'm good to go.
Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down
Perfect.
to
Thank you so much.
Or maybe running it like you just saw there.
You too.
To get that done.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Second down coming up.
Brings up second down.
Wants to go up top. Fires downfield. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Mississippi State. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense gets the timeout call. 20 seconds left on the clock. Punt is in the air. Now on the return. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the catch. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Mississippi State, 20.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What's up, baby? Yep, I'm about to make you something to eat. I'm hungry. No, leave my water alone.
Who's that?
Me, Mommy.
Where you are?
Hawaii.
Where did you get the cup from?
Oh, the cup? That was from Math's baseball.
Oh.
Love you.